Your man Aries Spears, king of the nastiness. King of the nastiness. How timely was that? And I felt like he came out recently and said he was getting extorted, but there was a tape, like a pedophile tape with him. A pedophile tape is crazy. A pedophile tape with him and Tiffany Haddish. This is before Tiffany Haddish blew up, right? She's been like a lifelong, you know, attempting to go into comedy her whole life or whatever. And within that time period where she was attempting to be successful, you know, you go through pilots and you go through all these different evolutions. And a part of that was working with Aries Spears, and that was like the worst thing you could ever do. It seems like it just recently came out. He was in a thong and kissing a dude. Listen, you do what you want to do, but when you start talking this talk, I mean, it was on tape with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish are with these little kids, and I didn't really watch. I just saw when he had his eyes in the newspaper, and it was already crazy at that point, right? But the way everyone else described it was foul. It got even worse. So I didn't feel like watching any of that. But I guess what made it worse and timely was the fact that this thing came out, the tape comes out like 3 days after he criticizes Lizzo and goes crazy on Lizzo, who, I mean, she's a big chick, but she's really pretty. Like, she holds down that thick chick, that big chick vibe. Dope. I think she's dope at holding down the big chick vibe. She obviously ODs. She's at the Laker games, you know, with her ass out. And I mean, it's not for me, but everything in this era is extreme. And it's been like that since the 90s, since the internet started coming in there. Everyone realized you could say whatever and do whatever to get attention. So it's like, and it's not like she's not talented. That girl, I have never heard anyone say she can't sing. And from the sounds of the song she has, she could blow. So it wasn't that big deal to me. But coming from that guy, and they started roasting his ass. Like, he looks like walking diabetes, bro. You gotta chill out. You got what did my man say? He got the raccoon eyes. You can't be doing that, talking about people, and then you just got like, dog, do you even walk? Do you take a walk? Do you walk around the block? It might be time to stop taking the elevator. Take the stairs, bro. When was the last time you took the stairs up to your house? Is this the type of dude that lives on the second floor and takes the elevator? Talking about Lizzo like that. And I'm not a big fan. I don't need to hold her down. It's nothing to do. Oh my God, women's rights. None of that. Fat chicks' rights. It ain't about any of that. It's, can your mouth cash that check? Can your ass cash that check, your mouth? So that was insane to me, man. I just think people, and then the way Tiffany Haddish responded, to me, it showed her relationship in Hollywood. Like, there's a clear difference between who she's cool with, how she's elevated since then, and how she does not want to break up those relationships. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking at it like, damn, I'm about to, and because she ain't even funny to me. Tiffany Haddish is not funny. I don't think she's funny at all. Someone have to comment. Wow, an impromptu live. Dime. Come on, baby. Come through. That's what I do. It's season 2, episode 1. You know, we started last year with this Fabian perspective. I'm just talking about Lizzo and all these people. I don't think Dom cares about anything but basketball and the old school Clippers and the Rams at this point. Shout out to Dom Dropper, by the way. Always holding it down. But Tiffany Haddish is crazy. Like, not crazy. She's not funny to me. And she blew up with that movie with Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah and them. And she's not funny, but she still got to this point where she has all these relationships. Like, Kevin Hart really ain't that funny, but he held himself down when they kicked him off the Oscars. He held it down for that. And Tiffany Haddish has apologized. This is a little more drastic than what Kevin Hart had to go through, right? Way more drastic. So she's apologizing like, yo, I didn't even know. Her apology was horrible too, but You didn't see that video, Tiffany Haddish? I don't care. Don't tell me about the past. Like that was never cool, ever in the history of. Like we thought anything with kids involved. There was a skit with Dave Chappelle where the kids are cursing, and he's with Tyrone Biggums, where the kids are cursing and shit. My brother, oh boy, what up, baby? Don't forget women. Don, what does that mean? um, the Dave Chappelle skit with the crackhead with Tyrone Biggums. I thought the kids weren't even in the same room as Tyrone Biggums and Dave Chappelle. I thought that was just like they recorded it differently. That's another big interest besides basketball. Oh, snap. All right. If you want to jump in, we can get into, I don't know if you heard the Jay-Z verse. I'm going to get into that in a second, Dom. But what was I saying? Lizzo, Tiffany Haddish. People trying to make excuses for Tiffany because they like her. I don't know. Yeah, because she makes money. That's the other thing. Like the relationship between the difference between doing a movie with Tiffany Haddish or a move with Tiffany Haddish versus with Aries Spears. Like this guy's he's crazy, bro. Like who this guy? And did you see the recent footage? All ball. You don't want to. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. This guy's in it with his thong out, a thong with a guy on top of him and kissing the dude. What Aries Spears has done every sellout tactic that we've seen in Hollywood and still hasn't made it. And he's over here talking about the people that did make it. That's the problem. Lizzo made it, dog. Lizzo's on a different level. Tiffany Haddish is on a different level. That's why she's trying to like stiff arm her way away from this garbage. So yo, that footage was crazy. Aries Spears, he was crying. So much career is over. Aries, I hate to break it to you. Your career has been over. Been done. Moving on. Moving right along. This is for you, Dom. Dom, you want to jump in? Let me know. Cause all ball, whatever. This Jay-Z verse, man. God did. Hove did. Aries Spears having a rough week. To say the least, all ball.